How you doing this fine Sunday afternoon, everybody? Got me out here in my taco shirt. Got a little dog and a taco. Today we're gonna make some blackberry jam. Been doing a little work off camera, got me a new little spot I'm gonna put some goats at. Put me a little goat pen in. Try to help my dad clear some land off while I'm at it. This is what we're working with right now. All this stuff needs to be cleared out. That way it looks decent. Get all these bushes and stuff cut down. Yeah, just need to cut me some more fence rows in, throw me up some fence. I'll make a video on that later on whenever I get me some material. Enough of that though, let's get to this blackberry jam. Lucky for me, in the midst of all this stuff, we got a bunch of wild blackberries. As you see here, you can find these things a little bit everywhere. They can be in the backyard, on the side of the road. Just make sure you talk to the landowner before you pick them, but you can find them out in the wild pretty much free of charge. When you're picking these, you want to make sure you get some like this right here that are already ripened. Make sure they ain't rotten or anything. Like here's a ripe one right here. That was done dried up and stuff, but just make sure you don't get any rotten ones. That way your quality of jam goes up a little bit. Once you get a little bit, I mean, this would be plenty for me. Just try to go ahead before you get inside, just get all some of this leaves and trash and stuff like that out. That way you ain't got to deal with it later. I mean, this is, like I said, this is plenty for me. I'm just showing y'all how to do it. You can get about as many as you want. I'll show you how you need a mix of sugar and everything else in a minute. I've had a few people message me since I posted my first YouTube video and say there's a bunch of people out there, whether that be people older, younger, any age, is wanting to start their own YouTube channel. My best advice to you is just go out there, do what makes you happy, and be yourself. People are gonna judge you, people are gonna say bad things about you, but at the end of the day, just trust in God's process and be yourself. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Once you get your blackberries inside, go ahead and wash them off in a strainer and get rid of any of that leftover debris and stuff in that blackberry. Once you get them all washed off, just go ahead and grab you a crusher and start kind of crushing them down. Once you get them all crushed up, you want to go for every 2 cups of blackberries is 1 cup of sugar. I say this is probably about a cup of blackberries, so I'm gonna do about half a cup of sugar. All right, once you get them crushed up, go ahead and start heating your pot up and take them all in here and just start mixing. Once you get to kind of a jelly consistency, you ought to be done. If it's bubbling up, because once you add a good bit more to it, it'll bubble up. And this will thicken it up. You can get it at your local dollar store or whatever. One step I forgot to do before I got through with that is once you want to go ahead and sanitize your jars. Just let them come to a boil and let them boil for a couple seconds and go ahead and take them out. That way they'll be good and sterile. You can also put them in the oven. I think it's like 400 degrees you can put them at if you like to. I like boiling them. I think that's about the safest way to do it. I was gonna come back and tell y'all, sometimes you may fail, whether that be it cooking doggone jam, or whether that be losing a job or just anything like that. Just because you fail one time, I don't mean to give up. Just keep trying again and trusting in God's plan. Let's get back to it. Once you get through with that, get them sterilized, you want to go ahead and dry them off real good. That way you don't have any excess moisture on them. Then it's got a little wax seal at the top. That'll seal the can up, and it'll be ready to store for about a year or two. Go ahead and pour it in here once you get through. Go ahead and scrape it in here once you get through. I overcooked mine just a little bit on accident. Most of the time it's going to be a whole lot more thinner than this. Yeah, you can see some of the charred stuff down there. Then you want to go ahead and wipe this off. That way you get a good seal. I mean, just because you burned it a little bit, I mean, it's still fine even if it's charred. There you go. That's how you make jam. Go ahead, throw it in the refrigerator. You'll be ready for your next toast.